I'm down. I'm muted.
I'm muted.
Mute.
Where are you going, Diana?
I'm mute. I'm not going nowhere. I'm just muting, honey.
Oh, okay.
Like I'm not getting myself in trouble. I'm down. I'm muted.
I'm muted.
Mute.
I thought you were acting up before I got here.
Where are you going, Diana?
You know I'm not the one to act up. You know I don't.
Okay.
I'm not getting myself in trouble. I'm down. I'm muted.
I'm muted.
I thought you were acting up before I got
Where are
here.
you going, Diana?
You know I'm not the one to act up. You know I don't.
Okay.
I'm not getting myself in trouble. I'm down.
I need to mute him, Dr. Ross.
I thought you were acting up before.
All right, can y'all hear me?
Yes.
All right, we're live on YouTube as well.
Wow, I had a hard time finding you this time. I couldn't get on the internet. It said you couldn't find your server.
All right, here we go. Let's get started. All right, welcome, everybody. Glad to have you here this afternoon, morning, evening, depending on what time you're watching this. And for those who don't know me, I'm Dr. Rosenshaw Belt. Everybody calls me Dr. Roz. And I am the CEO of Dream to Life LLC Incorporated, productions, bunch of stuff, wife, and here, what most importantly, a certified wellness coach. And we get involved in this because we are making sure that and it's time to tell the truth. That's what time it is. And we've been in a series, The Power of One Word Foods. Let's see here. Let me stop for a second and make sure I've got the right one up here, because I'm looking at that number and that number is wrong, but maybe I didn't change it. Yeah, I think that's what it was. I didn't change the number because we are on part 22. All right, so we're going to go ahead and make that adjustment. Okay, now it's taking its time turning. Oh crap, it's doing something. Oh, okay. It closed out my PowerPoint, so let me reopen it. All right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to stop recording. And reopen it. All right, let's get this started again. So welcome, everybody. So glad to have you here. I'm excited about what we're about to share today. For those that don't know who I am Dr. Rosenshaw Belt. Most people call me Dr. Roz. I'm the CEO of Dream to Life LLC Incorporated, as well as Dream to Life Productions. And in this particular setting, the focus is me being a certified wellness coach. Now, for a series of time, we've been talking about the power of God's food. And this is actually part 22. And what's so powerful about this is that we're discovering transformative, and that's what it's doing in our lives, transforming us because of the benefits of eating foods that you can name with just one word. One word. This is simple, right? Nature coming from the ground, most powerful nutrition. And so much wisdom that we find out from eating these one word. Sometimes it's two words, but one of the artists, one of the nutritionists that I've been so blessed by hearing her talk is Rochelle T. Parks. They call her Coach Ro. So let's check out what she says about these one word.
So how do you heal the body, Coach Ro? How do you heal it? By healing the cell. That's how you heal the body. And then how do you heal the cell then, Coach Ro? By eating the food that God made. And I know most of y'all thinking y'all eating God's food. And I'm here to tell you, you're eating lab experiments. That's what you're eating. You're eating lab experiments because eating God's food doesn't promote sickness. See, I'm eating healthy, Coach Ro. Healthy eating doesn't promote sickness. So you can be eating healthy, okay? And okay, you said, well, no, I do. And then watch this. Y'all write this down. Write this down. 1 Corinthians 10:23. 1 Corinthians 10:23, it says, all things are lawful, but not all things are profitable. So even if you think you're eating healthy, I'm going to tell you, you're not eating healthy enough for you if you're still sick, okay? You're not eating healthy enough for you. So either way, you're not doing enough. You're not doing what's required. So all this week, we're going to learn to do what's required. I'm not interested in you doing your best. Sometimes your best ain't good enough. You must do what's required to get this change. If you want to change, do what's required. Because this is what I know to be true. People do what they want to do. How bad do you want it? I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. Then do something about it. Do something about it, okay? 3 principles of optimal health, guys. Eat the food that God made. That's it. That's the foundation. By eating it as close to his original form, guys. I'm telling you, we are going in on day 2. I'm going to make it make sense. It's going to be plain. They say, write the vision and make it plain, baby. I'm making it make sense that you can bring your elementary child in here and they can understand this. We're not going to have no excuse. You're not going to leave it time. Okay, Coach Ro was talking on my head. No, I was not. I brought it all the way down. Did y'all understand it? Did you look? My VIPs, did you understand? YouTube, did you understand? Was that simple? Day 2, y'all. We talking about how do we eat it as close to its original form, and how would that affect your body, y'all? Don't you dare miss day 2. Okay.
So, and the third principle is don't allow food to be your God. Now that's pretty strong words that Coach Ro is saying. Because there's a scripture that says, to whom you yield yourself servants to obey, that's who you are servant to. What does that literally mean? When we say we got to have it, when we say we can't do without it, and we say that about certain things. I mean, I know people that say that about their coffee in the morning. I can't make it without my first cup of coffee. Or certain things that we've got to have in our diet because it makes us irritable if we don't have it. Well, guess what? That... And don't misunderstand me, there's nothing wrong with wanting it or having it, but when you can't do without it, then that means it has become your God. Oh, are we going to handle the truth today? All right. So these one-word foods are whole, unprocessed ingredients that come from nature exactly as they are, like apples, spinach, salmon, almonds, or rice. These foods don't need an ingredient label. When's the last time you go to the grocery store, went down the aisle, picked up a package and see how many ingredients are in that particular food or that particular box or that particular package? I tell people, this is what got me off of eating McDonald's fries. I loved McDonald's French fries so much so that my car would go there without me driving. I'm just saying, that's how much I loved them. And you craved them because your body, once you put that in your body said, I want more. But then when I found out they had about 16 ingredients in the French fries, 16 ingredients in the French fry, potato, seasoning, and something to fry it in, right? Nah, See, when you eat one-word foods, you're consuming nutrition in its most natural bioavailable form, the way humans have eaten for thousands of years. No additives, no preservatives, no mystery ingredients. Just pure, wholesome nourishment that your body instinctively recognizes and knows how to use. The reason we have problems digesting with our digestive system many of the foods we eat, because your body says, what's that? Because it's a foreign matter. So we're today talking about soursop. Ha! Yeah. The remarkable benefits of soursop. It's got powerful healing properties, rich nutritional profile, and centuries-old wellness secrets that are hidden inside this extraordinary tropical fruit. Dr. Sebi, however his name is pronounced, some people say Sebi, Dr. Sebi, he loved soursop leaves. He said that the benefits were insane. I mean, look at all of the benefits. Yeah, he loves soursop. So let's talk about soursop. You've heard of it, I'm sure. If you haven't, you'll hear about it today. It's a spiky, dark green tropical fruit native to the Americas and Caribbean, also known as graviola, a guanabana, or Brazilian pawpaw. Grows on a flowering evergreen tree and can weigh up to 15 pounds. This creamy white flesh has a uniquely sweet, tart flavor, often described as a cross between strawberry, pineapple, and citrus. And it's used for generations in folk medicine across Latin America, Africa, Southeast Asia. Soursop is now drawing serious attention from the global wellness community. Guys, it's a nutritional powerhouse. It delivers an impressive array of essential vitamins and minerals in every single serving, making it genuinely functional food for everyday wellness. Vitamin C, a single cup provides over 34% of your daily recommended intake. B vitamins, rich in B1, B2, B3 to support your energy, your metabolism, your nerve function, and healthy skin. Fiber. Each serving contains 3.3 grams of dietary fiber, supporting healthy digestion and prolonged satiety. In other words, you get full, right? Minerals contains potassium, magnesium, calcium, phosphorus. Key minerals for your heart, your bone, and your muscle health. Check out Dr. Bobby Price.
Peace and blessings. Welcome back to the channel once again, where we talk about all things health and healing from a holistic perspective, and today will be no different. Actually, today is going to be very different because I'm talking about this fruit here. This fruit is known as soursop or graviola. It is in the Annona family, the Annona muricata. Okay, so in that family you have other fruits like, which we also have here on the farm as well, Atamoya, sugar apple, custard apple, rollinga, and so many more. But these are just my favorite, and we actually have all of those fruits right here on Sankofa Tropical Farms. Now, this particular fruit is not only nutritious, but it's also very delicious. And as you can see here, this is the tree behind me. And in a second, I'm gonna take the camera off the tripod and I'm gonna give you sort of a overview of the tree to show you the flowers on the tree, to show you the other fruit that are growing here on the tree as well too. Now, what I love about this fruit in particular is not only is the fruit itself medicinal, but the leaves are also medicinal as well too. The leaves are really good for stomach pain, so they've been used in herbalism for hundreds of years for stomach issues, diarrhea, also for pain overall, anti-inflammatory. And it's also good for calming the nervous system, okay? It has 2 compounds in it that are really good for calming the nervous system. So if you have issues with depression, anxiety, it's good for that as well too. That's just the leaves to drink as a tea. And I usually drink this as a tea, probably not every morning, but at least every other morning. And they're also really good for high blood pressure as well, just the leaves by themselves. So if the leaves are that medicinal, you can imagine what the fruit is, okay? The fruit is really great because it's loaded with antioxidants. Now, most of you when I say antioxidants, you're just familiar with maybe vitamin C. But there's also other antioxidants like flavonoids, phytosterols, tannins as well too. And this is what makes this a very potent, anti-cancerous fruit in its medicinal quality. So if you go on the internet, do your own research, what you'll find and discover is that there's a lot of research, not necessarily here in the US, but abroad, in the UK, in Europe, and Caribbean countries, that not only have done studies to show that this is anti-cancerous, but it also has been shown to shrink tumors as well too. Now, in terms of the taste, this is my absolute favorite fruit in the world, not just for the taste, but also because it's nutritious and delicious. It tastes like a combination of pineapples and strawberry mixed together with a little creamy texture to it, okay? Now, when it comes to this, I eat the fruit just how it comes. Now, this one isn't ripe, so it's a little hard. I'll give you another one. This one is ready for the eating, so we're gonna crack that open in just a second. But it is really tasty. I use it in smoothies. I also use this, actually, you can cut this in its unripened state like it is now. And if you like, you can make what are called fish patties out of this, okay? A fish fillet, okay? So I've also done that as well too with this fruit. So it's very sort of multi-dimensional, okay? So I love it for that reason as well too. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna crack this one open, because this is, as you can hear in the birds in the background, this is going to be my breakfast this morning. So I'm gonna crack this open so you can kind of see what this looks like on the inside. Look how delicious that is. And one second. Despite it being called soursop, actually has a sweet taste to it. In my opinion, it tastes like, growing up we used to have the sour apple Jolly Rancher. It tastes like a sour apple Jolly Rancher. So it's really delicious. And as you can see, each of the individual pods that you see here have a seed in them. So it's loaded with seeds as well too. But this is by far one of the most medicinal fruits on the planet, both nutritious and delicious. So thank God for that. So what I'm gonna do now is kind of give you a tour of the tree. All right, wipe sweat from my brow and give you a tour of the tree. And that way you can get an idea of the whole process of the soursop. Okay, so we're gonna take this off real quick. Okay, now what I want you to see here is this is a flower. Okay, that's a soon-to-be soursop there, as you can see. And you can come here with me and you can see this is the soursop, fully grown, almost ready. Now, how you can tell one is ready, I'm gonna do a comparison with you real quick. All right, so we look at this one, right? This particular soursop, you see the spikes are far apart, okay? And they're also very spiky when you see this one, okay? As opposed to this one, you can see the spikes have now come together, okay? They have now come together. And what you'll notice with the texture is that on the outside of it, it'll have a glossy, sort of a glossy texture to it, almost like the glossy look on a paperback book. That's how you know it's ready to pick. So as you can see, this tree is loaded. Maybe see a few fruit there. Got some neighboring spider webs as well too. And again, this is just one of my favorite fruit on the farm that we have here. We got a mango tree right there. We got a sapodilla tree right there. More mangoes. We have a moringa tree right here. We have coconuts, so much more. But I thought this would be a really good video for us to do on the channel so that you can kind of see individually how the process works, because people see the fruit in the stores, but what they don't ever get to see is what it looks like on the tree. And I think what it looks like on the tree, like that takes you from the process I showed you, the flower, literally to the fruit that you see here. So if you enjoyed this video and want more videos just like this, comment below. Let me know if you tried soursop before. Again, this is absolutely my favorite fruit in the world. I eat it not only because I love and enjoy the taste of the fruit, but I eat it because it's also a form of prevention as well too. And that's the whole thing I teach on this channel. You don't wait till you get disease. You live a lifestyle that is in prevention of disease. So this is why I'm constantly eating the soursop every day. So if I'm not eating it, I'm either drinking the tea, and also, like I told you, I make smoothies with it, and I also even make the soursop fish patties as well too. It has to be unripe though, hard like this, to be able to do that. So again, if you enjoyed the video, let me know in the comments. Make sure you hit the like button, the subscribe button, share this with other people. It's important that we know that when we start having these conversations around food as medicine, it's important that we know that what are those foods that are most medicinal? What are those superfoods like soursop that we don't know about, that we don't ever get to see anymore because we don't live in an agricultural society anymore? Okay, so I thought this would be a really good video to kind of share with you guys. Hear the birds in the background, see the sun on my face, you know, lighten up my melanin, and kind of give you a better idea of how to look at, you know, food from a different perspective. Okay, now here's the cool thing. You can't have this one. Unfortunately, you can't have this soursop. This one's mine. I'm gonna eat this one. But you can get your own at iHeartFruitBox.com. I'll put the link in the bio. iHeartFruitBox is our company that we sell all our fruit through. So if you want to go check out our fruit, check out the soursop, amongst the other things, go check us out on iHeartFruitBox. Until the next time, peace and blessings and Godspeed.
Thank you, Dr. Bobby Price. Now, let's break it down. Antioxidant richness. Soursop, abundant in powerful antioxidant compounds, including acidogenous, flavonoids, tannins, saponins. Studies have shown that soursop extracts can effectively reduce oxidative stress markers in your cells, offering a natural food-based line of defense. Regularly including soursop in your diet may help slow cellular aging and reduce inflammation throughout the entire body. Oh my goodness. Anti-cancer. That's one of the big things that we often hear about soursop. Anti-cancer properties. Because of the things that are in there, perhaps the most studied benefit of it is potential role in fighting cancer cells. And the science is really, really promising. A natural stress relief, better sleep. It's long been used in traditional medicine as a natural sedative and anxiolytic. The leaves are commonly brewed into a calming herbal tea, as Dr. Price just explained to us. So we want to find all of these things to help our body with soursop. Vitamin C boost, anti-inflammatory, antimicrobial, cellular protection. Digestion. Oh my goodness, the fiber. I mentioned earlier how much fiber is in this fruit because it's an excellent source of dietary fiber. Hello, we need more fiber. We need more fiber because our gut is suffering because we don't have enough fiber that we're taking in. So it helps to regulate those bowel movements. When's the last time you went? And it prevents the constipation. So a healthy gut microbiome is increasingly linked to improved immunity, mental health, and even weight regulation. Traditional healers have long used soursop to treat those intestinal parasites. We get those parasites if you've been a meat eater, if you're a regular meat eater, whatever kind of meat it is. Someone say, well, I just do chicken and fish. Okay, meat, I'm sorry. They're parasites because of what they're doing, how they're feeding these animals, how they're growing and, you know, accelerating their growth, making the chicken grow faster, making the cows grow faster. They're doing things to them. So we're being the recipients of that. Blood sugar regulation. Anybody pre-diabetic or diabetic, managing your blood sugar is critical for long-term metabolic health. And soursop offers that meaningful support because of the fiber, because it's insulin sensitivity, and because of pancreatic support. So that's related to the cells that are responsible for producing insulin. So while promising individuals with diabetes, we will definitely say that you should consult with your doctor when you talk about adding soursop supplements to your routine, because definitely it will interact with your diabetes medication. Now, why will it interact? It's just like anything natural. Anything natural that improves your blood sugar or your blood pressure, you have got to be responsible for monitoring those numbers, because the goal is to get you off of that and onto regular things. So guess what? When you start doing these natural things, all of a sudden your numbers improve. But if you keep doing the natural thing and the medical thing, the medication, okay, that can end up being a problem, and your numbers improve so much they go to the negative side. That's why it's important to monitor, because you don't want your A1C numbers to get too low. You don't want your blood pressure to get too low. So it's very, very crucial that you pay close attention, because again, what's the goal? Yeah, to get you on the natural and off the medicine. Even your skin and your hair health. Soursop has rich antioxidants and vitamin C content to make it a potent natural beauty ally. The vitamin C helps the collagen synthesis, the structural protein that keeps your skin firm and smooth and youthful. And for your hair, the leaf rinses are a traditional remedy to help strengthen those follicles, reduce that dandruff, and add shine. A natural alternative to chemical-laden products. Oh my goodness. Do you realize that so many of the products out there for our skin and for our hair have tons of chemical products in them? Hard blood pressure, potassium power. Potassium in that soursop helps to relax those blood vessel walls and regulate fluid balance, directly lowering blood pressure. But I'm going to say it again. If you're on blood pressure medication, now you need to monitor that blood pressure consistently as you start using soursop, right? Cholesterol management. Early research suggests soursop may help reduce your LDL, the bad cholesterol, and then your vascular protection. Anti-inflammatory compounds reduce the arterial inflammation. Do you realize that all blood pressure is the blood vessels are inflamed? Now you're taking soursop, so it's causing them to lose that inflammation. And guess what? Your blood pressure becomes more regulated. And then it fights the neuroinflammation in the brain. See, soursop contains alkaloids and other neuroprotective compounds that may help reduce inflammation in the brain. What is that inflammation in the brain? Dementia, Alzheimer. So the key takeaway is, while it's not a cure for neurological diseases, but because it has some of these compounds, it makes it a promising dietary ally for long-term brain health. And whether you know or not, that's what we need. Everyone that I've ever known that had dementia or Alzheimer's, they were not doing any of these natural things that God made, even to help with mood and mental clarity. Check out this video.
So I found this soursop yesterday at the farmer's market here in Charlotte. Now, this is the largest soursop that I've ever had. Now, I was first introduced to soursop by my herbalist back in 2015 when I was going through that whole cancer experience. Now, the soursop is well known for its cancer-fighting properties, and it's also super delicious. Now, I know you're thinking, this fruit, well, the inside of it looks very familiar. Kind of looks like something we used to eat back in the day with a little bit of hot sauce, but this ain't that. And so, because this soursop was so large, I'm gonna eat half of it, and then the rest I'm gonna juice, and I'm gonna add pineapple and mango to make a super delicious juice that'll have you feeling like you're on a tropical island somewhere. All right? Well, you know what to do. Go ahead. Get your soursop on.
So how do we enjoy it? He just showed us a wonderful, refreshing beverage. We've got teas. It's wonderful, versatile in the kitchen. Fresh juice smoothies, soursop leaf tea, and desserts. that you can put together with soursop. The tart pulp is perfect for ice cream, sorbet, and puddings and mousse. Healthy indulgence at its best. Now, here's our precautions. We'll say these things again. It's a powerful natural food. So powerful that you've got to make sure that you monitor other issues that you may be having, because I'm promising, I believe, according to the research that we're doing, it is so powerful that it is helping people, changing their lives, removing them or decreasing their amount of medication. So that means what? I got to be able to monitor myself all the time, checking with my doctor on point, right? Because guess what? It can interact with your blood pressure medication, antidepressants, diabetes, drugs. Always check with your healthcare provider. Now, there are some people that will tell you you can't do it while you're on the medication. I beg to differ. My goal is to know what I can use to get me off of the medication, but I got to take care to monitor what I'm going through. And so they're not recommended during pregnancy due to the potential effects on your fetal development, okay? And then moderation is key. So it's a kind of supplements that is so strong, and we've got to understand the benefits of it, but how it goes against traditional medicine.
How long have you two been married?
Married? That's my son.
No way! How old are you?
93 years old.
Seriously, how do you look this good at 93?
3 foods, that's it. Just watch.
I am 93 years old, but I look 40 because of these 3 foods. Save this video. You never know when your body will need it. Number 1, chia seeds and warm water. Put chia seeds in warm water and let it soak overnight. Drink this every morning on an empty stomach. It sweeps away all the accumulated fat, speeds up your metabolism, and reduces sugar cravings. But a flat belly means little if the skin is still dull and wrinkly. Number 2, turmeric and raw honey. Mix half a teaspoon of turmeric with a tablespoon of raw honey and apply it to your face for 15 minutes. It smooths out wrinkles and brings the glow back. Women pay hundreds for facials that do less than this. But here is what most people miss. If your body is inflamed and full of toxins, you will never get the body you want, no matter how clean you eat or how hard you work out. That is why this third one is most important. Soursop. Soursop cleans out all the waste stuck in your gut, cools down inflammation, and makes you feel like yourself again. Imagine giving your body that kind of support every day. I've told patients in their 40s and 50s about this, and within 2 weeks, they come back glowing, lighter, happier, and looking better than they have in years. But it's getting popular fast, and there is a lot of fake stuff out there. The only brand I trust is Serene Herbs Soursop Bitters. Pure, clean, and straight from small farms. Now listen, summer is right around the corner. You want that belly flat. You want that skin glowing. You want to feel like the woman you know you are underneath all that inflammation. This is your window. The women who start now are the ones standing at the beach in 2 months looking incredible. The ones who wait are the ones covering up again. Follow me and comment T for the exact morning recipe I give all my patients who want to flatten their belly before summer. You must follow me first so I can send it directly to you. I left the link to Serene Herbs Soursop Bitters in my profile if they still have some bottles left in stock. And if they do, I'd run and grab some before they're gone again, because summer is not waiting, and neither should you.
So, what are our key takeaways? Soursop, far more than an exotic tropical fruit. It's nutrient dense, rich in antioxidants, immune and gut support, heart and brain health, and we're going to enjoy it mindfully because we're going to see fantastic results from soursop. All right.
Woo-wee.
Oh,
I'm
good.
listening,
All right.
Dr. Ross.